Good morning. My name is Flynn Brody Jr., District Attorney of the Cobb Judicial Circuit. Let me start by thanking you for participating with us this year in our annual Homicide Vigil. We honor and remember the victims of homicide, as well as the survivors, their families, and loved ones. While we are unable to do this in person, as we have in years past, we will never forget. We will never forget your loved ones who are no longer with us. We will never forget you in your journey through the criminal justice system, seeking justice for your lost loved ones. This occasion is special in that it provides a unique opportunity for you, the survivors, to see that our community embraces you and understands the unique trauma, loss, and heartbreak that you have suffered. That our community cares about you and what you have been through. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. I hope you find power in knowing that you are not alone. The members of the Cobb District Attorney's Office and our Cobb County law enforcement agencies stand in support of you always. Today, as we go forward, I want to welcome you to the 2021 Vigil for the victims of homicide prosecuted by our office. At this time, I would like to welcome our Director of Victim Witness, Kim McCoy.
Hello. As the Director of the Victim Witness Unit for the District Attorney's Office here in Cobb County, it is my honor to share this vigil of remembrance with you. It is our hope that this will be a special moment for you and for your family. While we wish we could share this vigil with you in person, I hope you understand that we are practicing safety measures for our guests and staff while still in the midst of this ongoing health pandemic. We know that the survivors and family members left behind in the aftermath of death can experience a wide range of emotions, and that oftentimes your feelings, while singular to you, are often shared by others. With the permission of Miss Cynthia Welch, I would like to share with you her story. This crime has affected me in a way that I cannot begin to comprehend or understand. My mind is in total confusion. It has been 8 months since I lost my husband, and it still does not seem real. There are days that I expect him to pull in the driveway and come upstairs and give me a kiss like he has always done. My family is hurting terribly. We lost a husband, a father, a son-in-law, a brother-in-law, a nephew, an uncle, a cousin, a co-worker, a grandfather, and a friend. I lost my confidant, my best friend, my love, my protector, my everything, for a simple piece of costume jewelry which was probably thrown in the trash and cost me $5. My husband's life was way much more valuable than that. I still have to force myself to get out of bed every morning. I lay there wondering how I'm going to get through another day. My mind runs 1,000 miles an hour and it feels like I'm going crazy. The pain in my head hurts so bad, it feels like I can't breathe. I'm suffocating because I'm trying to understand what has happened and why I don't have my husband here with me. Why did this happen to us? We did not frequent places that we thought not to be safe, places that we know we should not go. Our children are hurting because they no longer have their father. My grandchildren are wondering, where is Papa? Although they saw him at his funeral, they say Papa is sleeping, and that hurts so bad. My mother-in-law lost her only child. We are a close family, and there is a total void in our family now. My husband was a very loving, kind-hearted, generous, hard-working, family-oriented man who loved life. He loved to have a good time and to make everyone feel welcomed and loved. For this senseless crime to happen to him, to leave him murdered, is totally confusing. I don't understand how a human being can be so evil, so selfish, so uncaring, having no regard for another human being's life, just so full of the devil, murdered my husband in cold blood. This is how I see it. My husband did not have a chance. I feel afraid to go out. I feel lost, empty, alone, sad, angry, hurt, confused, cheated, sad, lonely. I can't eat. I have lost over 20 pounds. There are nights that I can't sleep. I miss hearing my husband's laughter and talking to him, waking up to him in the morning, going to bed with him at night, and just knowing that he was there. He gave me security. Just looking forward to coming home to him after work. He would kiss me before he left out for work every morning, and when he came home from work in the evening. We always greeted each other with a kiss, and now I no longer have that. I wake up in the morning longing to see him laying beside me, but he is not there, and it hurts so bad. I go to bed every night alone without him next to me. I don't want to be around couples. I don't want to go out anywhere because I'm going to see another couple holding hands. I've never been a jealous person, but I'm feeling envious of married couples or anyone that seems to be happy and have a special person in their life. To have that kind of companionship with someone that I can't have anymore. I can't call him and say, "You want to go out to dinner after work?" Or just text to say, "I love you just because," anymore, or just a call to hear his voice. And he can't call me to say, "I'm stopping here after work," or text and say, "I'm working over, what are you cooking?" I can no longer get or have any of this, and it hurts me so bad. My head is hurting so much. I get overwhelmed easily. I am jumpy when someone gets too close to me or in my space. I'm frightened when I go out alone. I'm stressed and have anxiety attacks, nightmares, and mood swings. I can be okay 1 minute, and the next minute I'm crying tremendously. I think about my husband every minute, every second of the day. A day does not pass where I don't think about him or what we'd be doing at that moment. I think about that night, how a loving, thoughtful man came home from work and planned to take his wife out to dinner to a place I've been wanting to go to start celebrating my birthday. A place we thought was safe and secure, but that ended up being the worst night of our lives. The night my husband was killed, I was almost killed. I'm very suspicious of people I don't know. It's really hard for me to trust people. Being with someone for 27 years and married for 25 years to them, you lose them while holding their hand, walking beside them, and it is so traumatizing, so unreal to comprehend, so devastating. It's just so hard to believe that I was just holding his hand. I just gave my husband a kiss and told him, "Thank you for dinner, and I love you." Then I see the face of the guy and him pointing the gun in my face. I cry and ask myself why. I have a lot of what ifs. What if we would have done something else? What if we would have left a little later? What if we would have turned around because they were so crowded that night? We were originally supposed to go another evening, but my husband came home and said we could go this particular night. After meeting and talking with my husband's coworker at his service, I learned that my husband wanted to take me somewhere else, to a different restaurant. He changed our plans because being the loving, thoughtful husband he always was. So yes, I started to fault myself for wanting to go to this particular restaurant on this particular night. I know it's really not my fault, but I have those questions and it hurts. I just want my husband back, but there is no way I can have him back because of the evil this person committed. I struggle with my faith in God because I ask why God could allow this to happen. How could this be? I know that God is an awesome God, and I may never truly know the why or the why us. Why did my husband have to die? I just pray for strength and courage and justice for Anthony, my husband. I have support from my family. My husband was truly loved. I have to hold on, and I will forever cherish all the memories we have made together because he will be forever in my heart. I know he is looking down upon us. He lives within us. His spirit lives within us. I know he is with me. I hope you realize by listening to Cynthia's story that you are not alone, that many people ask, how can this be? If you find you need resources or support, please call our office. We are there to help you. Before we honor your loved one, I would like to leave you with this thought. Nothing we love is truly lost. As long as we live, they too will live. They are now a part of us, and we remember them. While I have shared this quote before, I believe it is especially true and powerful to repeat it at times like this. You see, circumstances may change beyond our control, but we can choose to remember our loved ones. We can choose to not let anyone take those memories away from us. Please now join us as we remember and celebrate your loved one through the sharing of photos of the loved ones that you have lost to homicide in Cobb County. Please know that the photos appear alphabetically in order by first name.